Good evening and welcome back to Large and Larger. Hope you like our little intro. I'm Gemma.
I'm Vic.
And we are Large and Larger.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah. Have some consideration for the fat bitches in the back. Firstly, shirts. Drew Starkey. We are massive Outer Banks fans.
I'd just say a little fan.
Just
nothing too.
Yeah,
nothing
Don't
too.
Don't go look at our reposts. I'm a Rafe girly.
And I'm a JJ girly.
Yes. So, we're going to do a little get to know us as our first video. We were going to say, if you want the story on how we met, please let us know because it is a long one.
Ooh.
And we're probably going to need some wine.
Yeah.
Because reliving that trauma, it's a bit severe.
It's a bit much.
And it's a long story. It's a very long story. To get to know us, we're going to do 77 deep questions.
We're not going to do all 77 before you want. But
we're going to try because
it's a list called 77 questions.
We are limiting each other to 2 sentences per answer so that this video doesn't go for 4 hours.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and get started with the first question.
Okay, so the first question is...
Who's going first?
Well, I'll ask the question, you go, I'll answer it, and then I'll give you the phone, you can pick a question. Okay. We'll do it like that.
Okay, we're picking questions.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
okay.
The first question is, why is letting go so hard?
Okay. My full answer to this, that requires no further explanation because I think the answer itself...
Sorry, that's 2 sentences.
...is... you lose control. If you let go, you lose control of the situation.
So I was going to say, because in most cases to let go, you've got to forgive. And it's hard to forgive sometimes.
Yeah. Valid. Would you commit a crime if the judiciary wasn't a scene? Do you want me to explain that? So would you commit a crime if... basically it's saying, would you commit a crime if you'd never be caught? You know that you'd never be caught.
Depending on the severity of it, yes.
Okay. I would say yes, as long...
I was going to say, if you say no to make me look like a piece of shit.
No, I would say yes as long as it doesn't involve... As long as it's a victimless crime.
Yeah,
Like, I would 1000% rob a bank if I knew I was never going to get caught. Like,
yeah. 100%.
I would love to live on a private island. Not Epstein, but I'd love to live on a private island and drive a Porsche 911 and... Yeah. Are you looking at me like that because I said the word 911?
No.
Okay. Go on then.
Is it okay to compare yourself to other people?
Yes. That's my answer.
No elaboration?
Okay. Yes, because I think sometimes it's good to have healthy competition within yourself. Set goals for yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, it's yes and no. So depending if it's going to set you into a downward spiral or if it's going to make yourself set some like healthy goals to achieve, then yeah.
Yeah. Is there a God?
Oh.
Vic is Catholic.
See, I'm baptized, like, and I went to...
Isn't that Christian? Baptism is Christian.
Well, I was baptized. I went to a Catholic primary and a Catholic high school.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, christening is Christian.
I
think.
Well, I had a christening as well. Yeah.
Super religious.
I want to say yes. But I'm one of those people, like, I know it's like, it's an awful thing to say, and like the whole thing about the Bible is believing, even though you haven't seen. But I have to see something to believe it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, why would a lot... Because my argument is, why would a lot of bad things happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
Tell your final one.
Yeah.
My answer is, quite controversially,
No.
I believe that if you want there to be a God, then yes, there is a God.
Yeah.
Because think about it. Think about how many religions there are. They don't all follow the same God.
Yeah.
Islamic is Allah. Christian is God.
Yeah.
Catholic is Mary. Mary and the Holy Spirit. All three.
Yes, no, Catholics, I think, believe that there is only one, so the Holy Spirit, Jesus, and God is the same person.
Yes. Christian is
and you get
the
Methodists that believe
well, yeah,
Jesus is the Son, so
all that part,
but they still come under Christian, so it's really confusing.
Then there's obviously Judaism, which can't exactly remember. I think Judaism is just God. There's spiritualism, which is the universe is God.
Well, no, because see, I was gonna say my argument also is because I'm a believer of like ghosts and spirits. I've seen enough to sink a ship with, but so if there is a thing of like heaven and hell, why are the like still spirits and stuff?
I believe, as I said again, I believe that we're removing the 2-sentence rule for this one, because this one is a bleep. This one is a bleep topic. Again, as I say, I believe that if you want there to be a God, then there is a God.
Yeah.
If you, as a person, need a higher power to believe in and to walk through life with, then absolutely there's a God. In my life, I don't believe that there's a one true higher power.
Yes.
I believe that it is the universe. I'm very much a spiritualist. I very much believe in fate and karma, good and bad.
And angel numbers.
Angel numbers. I don't believe that there is one true God. Especially because of how many religions there are. Imagine you're a child and you get put in a box and you say you have to choose one God to believe in.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You wouldn't be able to do that. No. But for people who want there to be a God, then absolutely there is a God. Yeah. Because you could create a God. I could start a new religion today and say there's a God in the sky who looks like just an eyeball.
Someone created, and it's actually legally on Church's website, is the Spaghetti Monster. The Church of the Spaghetti Monster.
Yeah.
Someone had enough signatures on a petition to make the Spaghetti Monster church, and they did like a whole ceremony and everything.
Scientology. So, yeah, absolutely. If you want there to be a God, there is a God. Because I used to call myself an atheist. I still technically identify with atheist, but that's more a religion, and I call myself more a spiritualist, but I don't technically have a label of religion. But I've met so many Christians who will judge me and choose not to have me as part of their life because I don't believe in God, but then we'll go and be best friends with an Islamic person who believes in a God, but not the same God as the Christians do. They follow Allah. And that is okay because they follow a religion. But as soon as you say, I don't believe in a God, it's different.
Yeah. But see, I had an ex that would literally voice his opinion so much on how much of an atheist he is.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
But would post how good Satan is. So if you worship Satan, believe in Satan, and you agree with all of his sort of rules,
you've got to believe in
believe that there's a God, and he was adamant there is no God, so
how can there be
can there be a Satan? And you're like, oh, Satanism should be taught in schools as well. Like,
okay, what's your next question?
Immediate fun or longer purpose?
Immediate fun.
Yeah?
Yeah. Defo. Here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather enjoy the time I have here than have to struggle to have a purpose later in life. Just to go up there and say to people, oh, I worked hard, I did it. But then be on my deathbed and sit back and think about all the things I didn't do so that I could have a good time when I was 80, when I had about 5 years left and couldn't do anything that I wanted to when I was younger. That's because I'm already in my purpose.
Yeah.
Because there's people that go around their whole lives fighting for a purpose and never find a purpose. Rather have fun in the moment.
You've got me thinking now, because I'd have said longer purpose.
I feel like you are a longer purpose person though.
Because I do like having, like, you know, oh, I'll do this in the moment because, you know, live in the moment sort of thing. But like I said, like, obviously, like, my dream job is like music and stuff, but I can't just
become a musician overnight, famous musician.
Yeah, so I can't just do what most people do, and what most people tell you that you should do is just do that until like, I can't just have fun doing what I love doing. I've got to work, and you know,
because not everyone is a Lady Gaga, a Billie Eilish, a Billie Eilish. Like, not everyone's just gonna be able to.
Yeah, see, because like, I'm working doing music, but also getting my marine biology degree as a backup
diploma.
Yeah, diploma. Sorry, to suit me in the long run, rather than just
focusing
sort of living
on your
now.
passion.
Yeah.
You know, I get that, and I think that's different. I think that's different from immediate fun, because you are doing longer posts, but you are having fun in the moment because you love marine biology.
Yeah.
You love music and you enjoy your job.
Yeah, I do actually. It's not too shabby.
So I'd say
just don't ask me for a flat white. I just won't do it. Your coffee will be on the side, unmade.
If staying quiet makes things easier, should we not say anything in a personal or general situation, even when we strongly disagree?
Oh. But I feel like taking the easy way out of not saying anything. Honest, this is very situational. If it's like say, like, I don't know, someone's getting hate for, I don't know, like the way they're dressed or whatever, and you're witnessing it, and you don't want to get involved because you then don't want to be victimized. Staying quiet isn't the easy option, because then that person who's, like, you know, receiving heat for whatever, is gonna feel 10 times worse than you getting clapped at because you stood up for them. So I think that's another one again that's very situational. I don't think staying quiet is ever a good solution, really, because if you've got an opinion on something that's obviously not going to hurt someone, I think you're well in your rights to voice that opinion.
So we know my answer to this already. I do not stay quiet. That is not in my.
No.
It's not in my skill set. I will shout from the rooftops if I disagree with something. There's no way in hell that I'm gonna sit there and go. I will scream and scream and scream until my voice is heard. Usually, I'm the one speaking first because my opinions tend to be better.
I have got to say, though, in most cases, when it's stuff against me, I have stayed quiet. But then, soon as Jemma finds out, she's all up in it. If it's at me, I'll stay quiet, because again, I will take the easy way out for that, and just be like, yeah. About 60% of the time I'll do that. 40% you're getting clapped back, mate. But most of the time I will stay quiet. As soon as Jem gets a sniff of anyone saying anything,
my opinions tend to be better. I
have got to say, though, in most cases, when it's stuff against me, I have stayed quiet. But then, soon as Jemma finds out, she's all up in it. If it's at me, I'll stay quiet, because again, I will take the easy way out for that, and just be like, yeah. About 60% of the time I'll do that. 40% you're getting clapped back, mate. But most of the time I will stay quiet. As soon as Jem gets a sniff of anyone saying anything, that's it.
Yeah, no, it's done.
It's done for them.
It's over. Like, when I get hate comments on TikTok, when Vic gets them, she'll delete them.
Yeah, I just delete them.
When I get them, I will pin them and reply, and I will sit there and I will have an argument, and I'll do it. Vic had this old friend who used to sit there and say stuff about me to Vic, but never towards me. And one day I was just like, do you know what? I'm just really sick and tired of this little stupid little nice girl attitude. So he was the one that spoke up and said, if you want to talk shit, come talk shit. I'm bored. I've got time. You know, even though I have like a full-time job, I've got time for you. So I sent her a paragraph and a half. A long message. And you know what? First thing she did? Read it to Vic and sat there and was like, I can't reply to this. I don't know what I'm going to say. Replied and had the audacity to call me hun. And once she called me hun, oh,
game over.
I was steaming, weren't I?
Yeah.
I was steaming. And then they stopped being friends and little Miss Girl started playing the repost game on TikTok. Shame.
See, this could be a whole podcast.
Yeah, this could
topic.
Be a whole podcast. This again, is why if you want to hear this story, tell us.
The dirt I have. This is why I'm just sat here, like, not even saying anything, because
it's bad.
The stuff she's done to me and said, and the fact this bitch owes me $1,000.
But also to highlight, I did call it out from the beginning before anyone thinks I just let this happen and sat back and was quiet.
But the annoying thing is, I knew, but I was like, again, this is one of the ones I took the easy way out, and I was like,
yeah,
she'll change, like, I'll help her. She can't even help herself.
No, she can't.
I paid for a car insurance, a car finance, a phone bill.
Let's not get fully into this, because if you want to hear this story, because I know
this will be on episode 2. Episode 2 will be about this.
Yes,
100%.
Yeah,
I'm in for it now. This will be episode 2, whether you want it or not.
I strongly disagree with the fact that you should stay silent, because, again, I get a thrill. I get a fucking thrill. Beep.
Beep.
Do you know, I'm thinking we're gonna do deep and hard is the way it's written. Deep and hard.
How I like it.
Deep and hard. Would you rather?
Oh, I love a good would you rather.
Would you rather give up social media or eat the same dinner for the rest of your life? I know what my answer would be. I'd definitely give up social media.
Yeah.
From Victoria's iPhone.
Alright, Alexa.
But then again, all social media, does that include watching YouTube and stuff?
No, I wouldn't class YouTube as social media. Yeah, I love food too much.
But then again, I'm autistic, so I could probably eat the same meal for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, right. We'll do the deep ones, because these ones are crazy.
Go on.
Find a dead body or be a witness to a murder.
Oh.
I think I'd rather find the dead body, because...
I was going to say, it's very psychopathic if you say you'd rather witness the murder.
Because I think I'd sit there and think, oh yeah. Update to include phone bill and rent. My mother's just sent me my monthly bill. Anyway, I would rather find the dead body, because then I think if I knew that I'd witnessed the murder, I'd start thinking about ways that I could have stopped it, because I'm coming at it from the approach where I couldn't stop it because you were a witness.
Lot on you.
You know, because you were a witness, I'm coming at it from the approach that you just happened to see it as it happened, and you couldn't stop it, not that you were just sat there being like, oh.
Watching. Oh, this dude's about to get stabbed.
Yeah, so I think it would play a lot more than rather finding the dead body, because you could eventually find a way to get that image out your mind.
Yeah.
But you'd sit there and lie awake thinking, how could you have stopped the murder?
Like if you would just turn around for a split second, so you know.
Yeah, exactly. You'd sit there and think, oh, if I'd walked just 2 seconds before.
Go on. I can't even see what it is. Go on, what is it?
Be able to change the future or the past just by imagining it.
Well,
I would want to change the future.
So I'm assuming you know then what's gonna happen.
No, like I think you'd like influence the future. Like you'd make.
Oh,
the
you'd
future.
influence. Yeah, I'd do that. What's happened. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Can't really change it. But if
I would
wanna...
imagine myself with dating Drew Starkey, living in
mine would be
New
Rudy
York,
Panko.
living in New York, driving a Porsche, and I live in a pink one, and
I'd have to have me 67 Chevy Impala.
Oh, fun fact! Me and Vic have
my
matching
camper van.
tattoos.
We do. Not if you can see one. Get your chat out my face.
That's mine.
I've got DW.
We're massive Supernatural fans.
Yeah.
I've obviously got Sam. She's got Dean.
Yeah.
Got me little Bezzy right here. Come on, Dean. Sam. It's because I just said Dean for that.
That's fine.
He's got a little knife. Anyway.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Oh. Ooh.
I don't like this.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Would you rather save 3 of your closest family members or 1,000 people? Honestly,
this is a playing God question.
This is gonna sound really selfish, but I would save 3 of my closest family members. I'd bring back my granny.
I'd want to be that person to say save 1,000 random people.
But you won't. 1,000 people die every day. More than 1,000 people die.
The 3 close losses I've already had is already hard enough to have another 3.
I mean, let's just see here.
Over random people.
Let's literally just look.
That's one. That's another.
What?
Gone.
Yeah.
Can't help it.
How many people die a day? Like, more than 1,000 people die a day.
Yeah.
Roughly 100,000 people die per day. 1,000 people isn't really going to have much of an impact. If we're talking like 1,000 newborn babies, then I'll be like,
they've got a whole life ahead.
But to be fair, I'd also be like, well, they've not really made an impact yet. No, I'd be realistic. I would be like, I'm not saying I want to kill newborn babies. But if you told me that I could bring back my grandmother and my dog, or save 1,000 newborn babies who have been alive for
when
like
did newborn babies become part of the question?
I don't know. But if we're talking about like 1,000 90-year-olds, they've lived a full life, and I bet you most 90-year-olds want to die.
Yeah.
I don't know. These people who are living to 120. Can we just take a moment? This is a general thing for me. Can we just take a moment? If you are 120, right, and you have to be lifted out of your bed,
that's no life.
It's no life anymore because you have had a life. Like, let's just search.
Oh, this is all on my phone. It's true though.
Oh, shame. The world's oldest man was John Alfred. Oh no, he's still alive now. Is the current world's oldest man is British. Go on, lad.
Go on.
He's 111, and let's just see what he looks like.
I bet he's seen better days.
To be fair, the man does not look 111. I'll give him that.
What's his secret?
I know. I bet you he'll be like, but okay, he doesn't look as good there. But he doesn't look bad.
We're wasting time now.
No, no, we're not. This is a general discussion. Okay, let's just search really old person. Really old man. Oh, let's just search. I know what I'm gonna search. Hold my mic.
Bitch, hold my mic.
There, this one. This one always comes to mind. This is a 109-year-old monk. I mean,
is that not just someone they've lifted out of the casket?
This is a 109-year-old monk. Tell me that if there was 1,000 of them, you would feel absolutely gutted. Realistically.
I'm gonna save my 3 family members.
And that has been this podcast.
Hope you enjoy.
If you
I'm gonna be that person with like, subscribe, comment. We will also actually leave our email.
Remember, have some consideration for the fat bitches in the back. We have been Lodge
and Larger.
And you know what? This has been fucking epic. But for now, we're gonna have to go.